What I want to program now is a way of getting this level thing to start working. I want it to show up when I click, and then I want to start making it more into a game where I can buy level 1 power-ups so that when I click on it, instead of it just increasing by 1 per click, it increases by 2 per click. The level 1 power-up doubles my cash power. So let's start coding that up. First, I need some new variables. And I'm going to go to this variable creator with the, it allows me to create the variable and initiate it. First thing I need is I need to know what's the cost of a level 1? And I've set that to be $10. So the cost of a level 1 is $10. Then I want to say, the next thing I want to worry about is how many level 1s do I have? So number of level 1s, maybe I can buy multiple power-ups. Right now I have 0 of them, which is this number is 0. Okay, and then next, I want to know what I get for clicking on a number 1. So I'm going to call it cash bonus. Bonus level 1. And maybe there's some things I can buy that increase the bonuses of things, or double the bonuses of things, or make them cost less. But right now the cash bonus is just doubling the value, so it's going to get the original click plus the bonus click. So that would be like getting 2 per click. So there's the variables all worked out. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it so that when I get a score up to 10, I want this button to highlight. But right now at 10, it's going to go to a victory condition. So I've got to just change my victory condition, make the game a little more challenging. I'm going to change the victory condition, the winning score, to 10. And I'm going to use that same check for win to say, hey, check for win is now going to include checking for winning to unlock levels. So in addition to checking just to see if I won the game, I'm also now going to check for a new condition. That's to see if my cash is greater than the cost of a level 1. So of a cost L1. So if my cash is greater than the cost of a level 1, I now want this button to appear. To change the properties of a button, we can do that in code, and we're going to do that by setting these properties a little different. So I'm going to go to UI control, and I'm going to set the property of this button. So set property of a button, setter, setting property. So I'm going to set the property of my button level 1. I'm going to set the hidden property to true. Let's see what happens when that happens. What I want the program to do is when it gets to 10, I want it to turn on. So let's try it. Oh, shoot. But when you think about it a little bit, the hidden value is true. But what I want to actually do is when this reaches that score, I want the hidden value to become false. It's real counterintuitive. I know it sounds weird. But I want the hidden value to go from the current state, which is true, to the value of false. In other words, it's not hidden. Does that make total nonsense? But it works, right? Okay, so here we go. Hey, when I reach 10, now this button is here. And I can use that button to buy a power-up. So now let's code purchasing the power-up. So I'm going to go to Design. I'm going to click on the button. I am now on button level 1, and I'm going to add an event for that button. Now, I'm going to move this because I want my... Oops, that was weird. I grabbed it in the wrong spot. I want my onEvent functions to be before my callback functions to be before my other functions. It's just a style thing. Again, style. But the level 1 button, when that level 1 button is clicked, what I actually want to happen is I want my cash for the first time to decrease. So I'm going to go to my cash, and I'm going to have my cash equal my cash minus the cost of a level 1. Because maybe I want to change the cost of a level 1 in my bonus section. I can make it cheaper maybe, more expensive maybe. So now my cash is going to decrease my cash by the cost of level 1. And then what I want to happen is I want then to my cash is going to decrease my cash, but I also want then this points per click, this cash per click, I want that to increase by 1 so that each click is worth more. I'm going to have my cash per click equal my cash per click equal my cash per click plus 1. So it's going to be 1 bigger than it was before. That means my cash per click is now going to be, every time I hit the click, it's going to increase by 2. But it's kind of not, because it's going to increase by 1. So what I'm going to, well, let's just watch that. Here we go. I click on my clicker. I get my bonus. I buy a power-up. And oops, can't figure out what cash per click is because I capitalized this cash. That's going to happen. Yeah, bad coder. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There it appears. Boom. Now, weird. My cash didn't go down. My cash per click, when I clicked, oh, it did go down, but I just didn't see it. Well, when I do something like this, I really need to update my score, don't I? So I'm going to make sure that function, once I spend money, I'm going to make sure I update. I'm going to update the screen. So I didn't update the screen. Good thing I made a function. Otherwise, I'd have to recopy all that stuff, and especially if there gets to be a bunch of it. So once I buy something, I want to update the screen. Oops, it won't work because anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I see it. Boom, it updates the score. That's perfect. My cash per click is now 2, but it's not increasing by 2 because it's only increasing by 1. So what I want to do is I want my cash to increase based on my old cash amount plus cash per click, which is now going to be at 2. Let's watch this excitement. There it is. I bought it, but now look, my score increases by 2 each click. Watch, this is even more exciting. Now it's increasing by 3 per click. Oh my goodness. Now it's increasing by 5 per click, and I won. Now there are some big bugs still to work out in this game, and you'll start to find them, but this is a good spot to stop this video.